I would talk about the connection between your body and your mind. A healthy body can lead to a healthy mind. A healthy mind can lead to a healthier body. And I just think the connection is super interesting, and lately I've really wanted to start researching more about that and figuring out what changes I can make for myself to make better choices to be physically healthier and then have that lead into being mentally healthier. I have my coffee. It's my Boston mug. And let's talk. So, the mind and body are actually very, very connected. Way more than you even think sometimes, because what you put into your body affects the way it functions. And not just on a physical level, but on a mental level. So, if you're putting a lot of caffeine in, you are, yes, getting that energy boost, but your body also recognizes that and in turn thinks it doesn't need to produce as much of that on its own because you're giving it. So your body, through drinking coffee, through drinking soda, through drinking any caffeinated drink, really stops producing its own energy source, and you become dependent on that external energy source. So when you don't have it, you have severely low energy levels, and that can affect your mood as well. I know there's food for me that can almost act as a depressant and like bring me really, really low. Most of the time I think it's carbs, which is weird because carbs has energy in it, right? That momentary rush of energy before you crash, almost like caffeine. The biggest thing I've noticed is my energy level. And lately, I've also noticed mood, which for me, I think is a lot affected by my energy level. If I have a higher energy level, I'm going to be functioning better, of course, and my mood will be better. I'll be go get 'em. I'll be thinking really quickly and thinking things through. The opposite of that is really down, really low, and I have no motivation and feel like doing absolutely nothing. So, not that I'm going to completely cut out coffee at all, but I have thought about maybe figuring out foods that do natural energy boosting, and there's brain foods. There are a lot of specific foods that help brain function. So my first tip for getting started with this that has been a good kickstart to it is research. And specifically, I have used Pinterest. I know that's really cliche, but Pinterest has a lot of good information, a ton of information, and you can kind of take your time sorting through all of it and figuring out what works for you, what doesn't. It gives you ideas to try. For someone like me that I have very, very little nutritional education really, it's a good source and an easy source to understand. The next tip is exercise. Exercise can look like many things. It does not have to be going to the gym. It can be just being physically active. I know for me, cleaning actually is a very, very healthy thing for me in many different ways. Mentally healthy because if the house is clean, my brain feels less cluttered. I feel productive, so that automatically boosts my mood and my energy. I feel motivated. I feel like I can do everything I need to accomplish, so I just keep on going and knocking stuff off my list. Hi. The other way is if you are cleaning, it's actually a very physical activity. You're moving around all the time, you are using your muscles in a lot of different ways. This guy also helps as far as activity for me because he is half dachshund, half terrier, and he has a lot of energy to get out. So I constantly feel the need to take him on a walk when I can. The third tip I have, which actually kind of leads into a point I want to research, is listen to your body. If you're really run down, take the time to rest and heal however you need to. don't keep pushing and injure yourself further, or push yourself too far and run yourself down. I know I have a tendency to just go and not get enough rest, not get enough sleep, and then wonder why I feel so dead. And then of course Andrew's like, honey, you haven't been sleeping. Duh, you need to sleep. Or duh, you need to rest. So that also leads into a form of dieting I want to look into more, which is called intuitive eating. I don't know if it's really a diet per se. It's not like this stringent, you can have this, you can't have that, which I used to think I needed, and now I'm thinking I just need to make slow changes, because none of those stick. You're never gonna cut those out for the rest of your life, and I don't want to spend the rest of my life hating it. So if I feel like a piece of cake and I haven't had one in a month, I'm gonna have a piece of cake. I haven't researched a ton, and I really want to, but intuitive eating is basically you listen to your body and what it's asking for. So I know I found on Pinterest a list of different stuff that if you're craving this, it means your body is lacking this, and lists foods you can eat that are healthy that give you that instead of going for whatever you're craving. It's all very interesting. My fourth tip is to find what works for you. Find what foods you like and try new ones that you've never tried before. See if you do like them or not. Try new exercises. Try a new activity. Really learn your body and yourself. My fifth tip would be don't compare. I am super guilty of this. If I am being really good exercising, being really good with my diet, and I lose 2-3 pounds, and my friend loses like 5, I feel really bad. Like, I'm constantly watching my friends on Instagram losing so much weight or making like healthy choices all the time, and I'm like, well, I did good the earlier part of this week, but like I had a huge piece of cake yesterday and it's been storming, so I haven't really gone outside. You just start feeling bad about yourself, and then you're demotivating yourself. You are putting yourself down, and you're never gonna get back to it because you are going to feel like it's impossible. Comparison is the thief of joy. I fully believe that, and I am guilty of it, but I'm trying to get better at it. I feel like I'm getting better at it. So don't compare. Just, they're doing great, you're doing great. Progress comes at different paces, and that's okay. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I think it was a little different of a video for me because I don't normally talk about that kind of stuff. I would really like to start making good changes, and I really like to start learning more about food and how it affects your moods and energy levels and all of that kind of thing, and really researching all of it. I also really want to start an exercise routine where I do something active a number of days a week. So I hope this helped you and motivated you, or gave you some kind of knowledge that will help you. If you have your own tips or stories, I would love to hear them in the comments. Please like this video if it helped you and you enjoyed it. Share it with all of your friends. And of course, click subscribe so you can see when the next video comes out. And I'll see you guys in that one. Bye!